Yo, I'm trying to get the other sound set up. All right, y'all. Trying to get all the cameras set up, y'all. All right, so I think I got everything together. All right, y'all. I had to get everything set up because, as y'all saw, everything be doing what need to be doing, but not what it need to be doing yesterday. And I'm trying to make sure we're not gonna have none of the complications and problems that we had yesterday. So trying to make sure everything is correct for all the cameras and all the things. All right, so that's what I'm doing right now. All right, so that way we got everything the way it needs to be done, so we have no interruptions. Make sure y'all got a clear angle shot and whatnot. That way we don't have no complications that don't need to be there. All right, so y'all, hopefully we got it together today. Because yesterday we had some complications. All right, I don't want that in the way of anybody, so we'll leave that there. And I think we should be right. Good morning, Catherine. I'm Gary login so I can see y'all. And I think I'm missing one camera because the phone is not here. And I'm not going to go get it. So, sorry, TikTok. All right. All right. So, here we are. Let me see who's in the chat. Stop. How can I assist you guys today? Okay. Okay. So, good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Gabrielle. Good morning, Prestige Girl. Good morning, Dion. That's everybody that I see. All right. We got 5 people in here, 3 likes. All right, so restart because again, yesterday I came to give y'all a message, and I know some of you got the message. Catherine said, Catherine, we're gonna go with Ty or Talicia. It's no longer TJ anymore because TJ died. TJ is getting a divorce. So that last name was attached to Johnson. And I know a lot of y'all that were starting off on my tarot channel, y'all knew me by TJ because that's the way I was presented, because that's who I was at the time. And yeah, I'm not that anymore. So we have options. You have options. It is Ty. It is Talicia. It is ma'am. I don't know. But either way, ma'am, sir, I don't know. No longer TJ. TJ don't exist anymore. I'm Tati because my nephews and everybody calls me Tati. So you have that option as well. But we no longer TJ. TJ got to go. We got to kick that to the curb. Hi, Kibra. How you doing? Good morning, Jessica. Okay, so here we are once again, and everything is on charge. We're on go. As y'all saw the title, you are being called to be a great leader. You're called to be a great leader. The chosen ones, the people who keep saying that they have been chosen. So the many are called, but the chosen are few. That is not by any other understanding other than you know that God is now calling you. Yes, Catherine. Catherine, I love you. Thank you. Catherine said, okay, Ty, got it, girl. Sorry it took me a minute to catch on. Yes, we're going to tuck her to the side nicely because that chapter is officially, it's not official yet, but it's official in my book. It's official in heaven because they know, they already know. They've been on full alert and full awareness, okay? So we are now entering into a new chapter, a new time, a new energy, a new day. Yeah, and stuff is starting to change. As y'all see, the air is a little bit different. It's a little bit at a time. Y'all notice the time is changing a little bit at a time, or in some cases, drastically at a time. So depending upon which side of the wheel you are on is what's actually happening, okay? So for those of you that have been put in that position, 99, so 99 is on the screen. It's an amazing time for you to exist in the world. But also you are now, or you have been being targeted by certain people for certain situations, certain things. It's not your fault. Who you are, who you were born into this realm to be. It's not your fault. You were chosen from the time you were born. Some of us just didn't realize it until now. Some of us knew it way back then. Some of us were born knowing. It doesn't matter when you became aware. That's neither here nor there. But the message yesterday was talking about them verifying that it was you. They had to verify that it was you. And so there was some extra security put in measures, because remember, I told you guys yesterday that when I logged in, my YouTube told me that I had to verify it was me. And I'm saying I'm the only person that uses my YouTube. So I don't understand why I needed to verify, but I had to verify that it was me as the person. There are some people that are being sent or have been dispatched. Their assignment is to help you. And this goes back to the message that I was just telling you guys a couple of days ago. There were some people that was dispatched to help you, but some people didn't want to help you because they knew that you were going to be better in their eyes than them. And it is what it is. Nobody's better than anybody, but there's some people that's better than some people, okay? Because some people you just, and it just is what it is. They can go to God, they can talk about it, because I don't think that I'm better than anybody. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing a lot of stuff that a lot of people are doing. I'm not judging. I don't care that they're doing it. I don't know their assignment. No problem. I am called CJ if you want to. I was only ever Catherine officially, or when I was in trouble, I've had to do the verification with both FBI and YouTube. Yes, I had to do the verification with FBI and YouTube as well. And it wasn't because I did a crime or anything. It was because the person that I choose to be in lifetime, in this life, I want access. And sometimes the security check is because you're gaining access, you're ascending and you're leveling up. So some people have had those checks and it was because you getting locked up. Because recently there was a thing where somebody's totally going to jail, just so y'all are aware and clear. And what they did or why they did certain things to you, around you, I don't know. Because in my mind, I don't want to have to understand or try to understand that type of vibration. I just don't care that much. People do what they do because that's their assignment. They came into this realm. That was their assignment. Somebody was dispatched to try to stop you, though. That's the thing. Meanwhile, your assignment is the assignment. It was issued by God. So if God be for you, who could be against you? That's the thing. So regardless of what they did or how they try to do it, they wasn't going to stop you anyway. They wasn't going to be allowed to. So this is the thing that I've been learning in the past couple of days. And this is something that when I glitched in the system, and when I say that, a lot of y'all know what I mean, because y'all are, I'm talking really my tarot channels there, but spiritually, I was already me. But there was something else that I had to be taught, that I had to go through that situation, or that specific set of that circumstances, in order for me to be who I am now. Because we were talking about, and a lot of y'all know about like the time changing, or like portals, or like sleep paralysis. And that's like a lot of people new coming into spirituality. Sometimes y'all trying to figure out like, what's that? And I had this set on my bed, and this, some of these things happened a long time ago. And it wasn't that there's a person or people to explain it, or sometimes you don't want to tell people stuff because you don't want to be looked at. Good morning, Aaron. You don't want to be looked at in a certain way. And the last glitch made me not care. Like, because I told y'all I went through the dark night of the soul on camera. And I literally put it in a playlist for y'all. And I'm still putting the playlist together, because yesterday, as y'all saw, I sat down here trying to do the live, and all types of stuff was happening. So now today is way more organized, as y'all see. But it's not right yet. The setup's still not right, because even the things that I'm filming on, or I'm doing the thing, but I had to start where I had to start, because literally there was people who God is saying, okay, you need to help these people. And I told y'all, I'm sitting here, but I'm not pushing I'm not no Bible thumper. I'm not this. I'm not what a religious person would consider, because that's not where I am. That's not where I am. I have always been a spiritual person, period. I love God though. I love God. That don't mean that I have to choose between, good morning, son. That doesn't mean that I have to choose being in this or in a religion, or I have to choose God. No, that's not what that means. That's not what it means for me. It might mean that for somebody else, but it don't for me. It means that I could choose God anywhere, anytime, no matter what I'm doing. And so, because that has been my guiding light, God has been my guiding light in order to get me out of the dark place that I got put into, or the dark place that I don't even know how I got put there, because I was minding my own business. I had good intentions throughout a whole entire situation, and meanwhile, I was being targeted or preyed upon. It doesn't matter, and that's the other part. Still unconditionally loving, sitting here, still unconditionally loving, no matter what happened, because I chose what I chose in the process, but I'm going to choose what I'm going to choose even later on, to still love more and love again, or whatever. That's not the other thing either, because it's like it keeps getting rerouted. So circumstances change. There's always a transition in no matter what you do. So even now, like I told y'all yesterday, and then I noticed that now somebody else is saying it, and I don't know if the people, because everybody, I think, because I talk to now counsel being brought in, and that my counsel to me are people who I can trust. They're not yes people. And some that'll change as well with some people, but some people are going to be assigned to me, or I'm assigned to them, because to me, I value them in the same level that as they value me, because I know these people are not going to just tell me anything. They're not yes people. So it's the thing where you get the group, your soul tribe that comes to you, and you just know that they were assigned to you. You were assigned to them. They were assigned to you. So sometimes I'm the teacher, sometimes I'm the student. And I love the fact that the people that I call my counsel right now, they tell me a lot of good stuff, but they also can check and see when something's not right. And then they, it's kind of like we kind of play off each other, which is what I love about them. And I know there's going to be more. But you as a leader, and y'all who are that being assigned to be a leader, because each one of them, the people that I call my counsel, have different stories as well. So I know that at some point in time, it's whatever they're going to choose, I'm there to assist them. Because some people don't want to be put in front of the camera at all, period. And the other part is, I was good at doing like my videos, my TikToks and things of that nature, but sitting here talking to y'all, I knew I had to do it because I've been saying it to people for forever and a day. Okay, I know I'm going to have to do this. And it wasn't even in this version that I was seeing. It was a different version that I was seeing. And so now I know it has to start somewhere. So people being sent to help you. People will come into whatever it is your assignment is. There's going to be some people that are assigned to you, you're assigned to them, and they're going to come in and they're going to help you, right? But y'all have to be mindful because there are also people who will want to attach themselves to you, and you have to be very mindful of the assignment. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, good morning, Lexus. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all might not even think all of these things are strategically placed. Everything is strategically placed because literally, I told y'all on my tarot channel that literally now I'm getting people who are wanting me to do collaborations with them, right? And that's fine. That's an amazing thing because that's an elevation. You start to see things, change. Something as simple as these flowers, right? Because they're beautiful. But this could have actually been sent in to attach itself to me. And it has been because literally I promoted it on my channel. But do y'all see how it could be something so minute? And literally now, because I have accepted to advertise this on my channel, I have now tethered myself for a certain point of time to whoever this person is in this company. And the only reason why I accepted this particular thing is because it says forever rose forever on it. I have a rose on my leg, tattooed on my leg, that for the life of me, I could not understand how certain tarot readers were using my information. And they could have been talking to a vast amount of, whatever people in the world. A lot of people have roses because, it's beautiful. It's feminine. So they could have been talking to anybody that has roses. Okay, but strategically placed. My rose is strategically placed in a place that, how would they know? And so that's how now I'm saying, okay, they're talking to me because how would they know that? Which started throwing me off because I'm like, meanwhile, please remember that I'm also going through a glitch. Dark night of the soul. So during that time, I'm trying to figure out who's who, what's what, where, this, that, the third, yada, yada, yada. Okay. And so when a person says, oh, you have roses, you can have roses all over your body. But when it's strategically placed and a person says that, instantly you think that they're talking to you. But the thing about it is this. If there is an angel assigned to you, do you not think that there's a demon assigned to you as well? I want to learn more. What did I miss this morning? I just got my mic and studio set up, tuned into the closet into one. No idea how to make music or how to conduct proper readings, but I got some books and a laptop, so I got everything I need. Now it's the know-how. Okay, so I told you guys I was going to start setting up classes for that, so I will totally, help, get it done. Again, because I got set here. So I got set here apparently to help, and that also helps get the frequency out there because y'all are here because of my voice. Y'all are here because literally I didn't heard people that do tarot, and I instantly click out because I don't like their voice. I didn't have to see them. It's the frequency of the sound. So the frequency of the sound pulled y'all in. The frequency of the sound says, okay, we are tribe members. But also what I've learned is this. My frequency of my sound and the people who are coming to me, this is not their last stop. I'm also connecting people into the place where they belong. So that's also been my assignment because I have been making the connections with this person, and now I know that, or they talk to me about where they need to go or where they need to be, and I connect them to, their people. So People will see where you're going or what you're doing, and they will start to try to attach themselves to you. Do y'all think everybody that's in this chat is a good person? Everybody that's watching the screen ain't a good person. Everybody that's watching the screen didn't come for my benefit. Somebody came to just be nosy. Like, literally, of me saying that, just 2 people just clicked out because they knew I was talking to them. You see what I'm saying? So it keeps being a thing where you have to have discernment in a situation, and you have to know who is who and what's what. Because instantly, anybody that comes in here for me that is assigned to me, that knows that we are energetically giving to each other, when you come in here, a new person might not know though. So that's the only thing that is happening with that. Like, hit the like button. That's all you have to do. That's energetically donating to me, to this platform, to the elevation of my channel. You don't have to. But to me, when it's equal give and take, that's when you know that, okay, we got some reciprocal energy happening here. A person didn't just come in here to take from me. And that's what a lot of people will do. A lot of people will come in here to take from you. A lot of people will get close to you because they see that you have an assignment or you have an elevation to establish or to grow. And so they'll try to attach themselves to you. Lexus, I definitely didn't used to be a good person, but I know that it's what I had to go through in order to understand my power. And yes. And somebody else might look at you and say you're not a good person, because guess what? I know some demons that do better for people than some people that are claiming that they do good, but they post it as if they do good. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they're not doing nothing to help nobody but themselves. The image is just the image. Meanwhile, you got some people that'll be out in the trenches doing some stuff that them people look at and say, oh, they're just doing this or they're just doing that. Meanwhile, these be real good people. So just because you see the front, the image, the this, that, because like I tell y'all, I'm sitting here and my assignment is to do what I said to y'all. And then there's some stuff that y'all might not know. But literally, I cuss. I keep telling y'all every day because somebody new gonna come in here and they gonna expect to say, okay, well, we saw her initially and she was doing this and it looked like this. It looked like I'll be cussing. Okay? I'll be cussing. God know I'll be cussing. God know that I'm trying to do the right thing because these are platforms. And on the platforms, you gotta not be doing that because the message could potentially get censored. And if the message is most important, then of course I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna act like I'm supposed to act because I don't want y'all not to get the message. You see what I'm saying? But I don't want nobody looking at this screen and saying, oh, well, she's just saying this, that, or the third. And then meanwhile, she's acting like this out on the side. Because I tell y'all quick, I'm gonna do what I want to do. You talk to God about it. Don't talk my head off about it. Because if you see me doing something that you don't like, please go to God about it. Because I sit here knowing that God knows everything. God sees everything I'm doing. Everything. I sit here and understanding, knowing that if I do something wrong to somebody, I'm going to get dealt with. By God, I'm going to get dealt with. So I know that for a fact. I'm not outside of the knowing. Trust and know that. But what I have to do is not for the glorification of people or myself. It's for the glory of God. Like, if he can take a me and wash it and make it clean. Because literally I sat here single, celibate, sober. Single, celibate, sober. Because I went into covenant with God. I went into covenant with God. I like Friday wine. So if you ever see me out drinking wine at any given time after I get out of, whatever it is or whatever's happening, and I'm allowed to release, because what I was also told that, okay, once we release you out of spiritual witness protection, you still can't drink. Okay. I, I, chose the assignment. I said yes. I'll do the thing. But at some point in time, because even in the Bible, one was in the Bible. So at some point in time, maybe, hey, Tony, good morning. So the thing is, what makes other people, y'all, it's 14 likes, 21 people. So what makes other people think that you're not a good person, don't have, like, their opinion of you should not matter, period. Because it's God's opinion. If God chose you to do something, whether or not you think you're ready, you just got to do it anyway. Because guess what? I can say, oh, my computer's not good. These equipment is old. I had to go when I was told. Because what if I miss a person and something happens? I was assigned to a person, or a person was assigned to me, and I miss it, and then something happens. I don't want to be accountable for that, because I just chose not to step up and do the thing. So if y'all are being told to step up and do the thing, step up and do the thing. You can say it's hard, because it's hard. I got shut down yesterday. But guess what? I would have came back. I wanted to shut everything down, and I could have came back. Like, literally all my people just disappeared out of here. I'm watching this screen, and all my people just disappeared out of here. So please hit the like button. Y'all could be hitting the like button, and I could just not be seeing it because something about the numbers are being thrown off. Like, I'm literally watching the screen. It just dropped to 0 people being inside of that screen, inside of that chat. But if y'all are being told to do something, apparently you have whatever it is that is necessary and needed to get it done. You could be saying, oh, my body's not right. I went through that, because literally normally I'm a small person. I'm literally 5'3", 5'2" on a good day, 5'2", 5'3" on a good day. So 5'2" and a half, somewhere in between there, depending upon how I stand up, because posture is everything. I've never had a weight problem in my life. I'm normally a very tiny person, but literally over the past couple years, getting involved in relationships and situations, not realizing I should have known when my everything, because they can say it's because you're older, this, and a third. Yeah, probably not. It could potentially be because you're dealing with stressful situations. And if y'all don't realize, stress does certain different things to different people. It can make some people skinny. It can make some people super duper large or whatever. Either way, sometimes we have to account for certain things because of what we have induced into our life. I've never had a weight problem. So I could have said, okay, well, I don't feel like I'm at the proper weight or whatever to get on camera to do this or do that. Meanwhile, it's people out suffering that needed my help, and I'm worried about weight. Like, it sounds stupid after I say it, right? I'm worried about weight. There's people losing their life because they didn't get the message, or they didn't get to hear what God was saying at the time. Good morning, Priscilla. And so if God is calling y'all to do something, because right now we're in a special time. And everything is manifesting very quickly. You don't have to sell your soul to gain the thing that you want. You don't have to do that, because literally I'm seeing also the thing was, and I have tattoos. I want some more tattoos. Again, that's the reason why I even chose this company, because something pertaining to my grandmother, that was her name, and I have that rose tattoo. So it was something that felt comfortable to me. But literally I just tethered myself to a company that hi, Lexus. Lexus saying there's 17 people. Yeah, 17 people and 15 likes. So be mindful of who is trying to come along your journey. You'll understand everybody's not here for you. Some people just want to watch. Some people want to latch on to. And I feel like everything that I've seen about this company, the stuff that I've read, seemed to be a great company. But I don't know what anybody does behind the scenes. But my discernment said, yes, go ahead. And it's 1717. My discernment said, yes, go ahead and take on that. That was cool. There's some people in my inbox that my spirit automatically said no. Don't allow that to happen. Because these people see you. These people know. Keep it right. Yes. These people see where you're going. These people know what your assignment is. Some people, they be trying to be a little bit nosy so they can see like partial of it. If they see a light on you, they see a glow on you, they see that now you are transcending past where you were into, oh, these people try to stop this person. Meanwhile, this person is still leveling up leaps and bounds beyond what these people have done. We can't suppress this person. Because literally, I also told y'all they were trying to suppress me. I don't have no reason to tell y'all nothing that's not true. I tell y'all where to go look for the information. The information's there. To the tune of now I got to make playlists for y'all to see that the information's there. Because even though I was telling y'all, a lot of y'all either just didn't go check or you just couldn't find it because they were suppressing the information. And who are the people that are so concerned with what I'm saying to you or what's happening with me? Because God is going to do God at period, point blank. So no matter what they doing, God going to move in order for me to do to get where I need to get or to talk to who I need to talk to. God is going to do that. But who is going out of their way so bad that I'm so important to or so significant to that they have tried to silence me, tried to suppress me, and try to move me to the side? For why? Why? Somebody explain that to me. Yes, so true, but God got us and you help us through it. Yes, and that's why I said that when the assignment was there, I put my hand up. I did. Go look at the video. I put my hand up. It's right inside of where it says I went through the dark night of the soul. And also at that time, I was doing the general readings. So if y'all look inside of the general readings, it's there. Don't just look at the Pisces readings. Look inside of the general readings, because the general readings, because it was at the time, it was general to me, as you see, because this is really everybody's problem. It's not just a Pisces zodiac problem. What is happening right now is a everybody problem. So you got certain, and I'm not knocking anybody, they can say what they want to say. But what I saw when I sat back down to tarot was I saw a bunch of shenanigans happening, and them people was just telling y'all anything. Good morning, Renzo. Catherine said, having trouble with the chat. I have you on 3 devices to try to keep from losing you today. Yes. And I'm on 3 devices. This time I didn't go live on TikTok, but I'm actually on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. And I actually have the YouTube chat. I can't even see who's in if anybody's in any of the other chats. But eventually I'll have it set up to where I'll be able to see what's in each chat. And I'll also be able to have every platform, Instagram, TikTok, everybody's platform set up. So then that way it can go in many different places. But guess what? I had to start where I had to start because I love you too. I had to start where I can start because at the end of the day, the more I chose to say, okay, well, I can't do this because my computer's old, my tablet's old, that phone is old. But guess what? They old and they working right now. And although it keeps being a hindrance and a this and a that, guess what? I'm still doing it. Because sooner or later, I know that the people that are supposed to be here will be here to help me. I know that the equipment that I need will eventually make it here. But literally, I've been saying from the time I sat here, go look at the videos, I've been saying, where's my people at? God told me to ask for my soul tribe, where my people at? And so as of now, they're starting to come. And I love the ones that are here already right now. Because they not yes women or yes men, because we don't have any men yet here, but they're women right now. They're not yes women. They have their own opinion. They have their own, and I'm not anybody's boss just because I'm the person that's sitting here. Trust and believe, I listen to them because what has been happening has been nothing less than amazing. I listen to them and they listen to me. And when I have questions, because I be having questions, I still got questions. I need answers to my questions. Good morning, Fred. And they are freaking amazing when it comes to if we don't know. And this is how I know that they belong here, regardless of what anything else is. If I get an answer, they get an answer. This, like, it's a team effort that's happening right now that I love. But I didn't get that before. And I'm saying, and in the videos, I said, God, I don't have the tools. I said that. Go look at the videos. And when y'all are looking at the videos, ask yourself, why is it that this girl had, from the beginning when I first got here, this happening as her platform, 1818, y'all. This being her platform was doing this. And yes, it could have been my fault that because I went and I, was in trucking, but I had to do what I had to do for me, thinking that that was the thing. But again, I was acting out of a trauma response. And that's why I know to y'all, I can tell y'all, when God is telling you to do something, just do it. He's going to supply everything that you've ever needed, everything that you've ever wanted. Somebody I can see in the chat, it went from 18 likes to 18 people, right? And all of a sudden it went from 17 people to 16 likes. Now it's 18 again. Do you see what I'm saying? So something is playing with the system. Because why did the likes go down? Did somebody take their like back? You see what I'm saying? It makes no sense. Certain things just don't make sense. But that's neither here nor there. It's just part of the example as to what's happening. Do y'all know how many people that probably have already been in this chat already? Just because they're not in here doesn't mean that, Catherine said, I've tried to email you last week. Will attempt to do so again this afternoon and evening. And that's the thing. And Catherine I've already communicated with Catherine via email. She can tell you herself. Now, why is it that now her emails are not coming through? That makes no sense because I have communicated with Catherine back and forth before. So why would her emails, and that's what she's saying, now her emails are not going through. It makes no sense. Certain things are just being put on as if somebody's trying to put me in a bubble and cover me up. God's not going to let you do that. God's not going to let you do that. So you can keep trying. But why? What is making me so important that has to happen? What am I saying that is bothering anybody so much other than giving hope? Because hope is needed. All you have to have is faith of a mustard seed. That's what the word says. Faith of a mustard seed. Just a little bit. So the fact that I'm saying something about please be mindful of your mouth. Life and death. The power of life and death is in the tongue. Be careful what you speak over yourself because we could potentially be doing certain things. All I'm just is making y'all mindful. I'm not telling y'all to follow this, that, or the third. I've never said that. Because in my mind, I keep saying to y'all, the thing that I'm not going to teach what they want me to teach or what I'm going to teach what God wants me to teach. And what God wants me to teach is come as you are. It don't matter what you are. It don't matter what you are. You can still have God. You don't have to choose if I'm not this, I can't have God. You can have God in all things. God is in all things. God has to be in all things for it to be here. And again, if you have this or that to bring balance, clearly, so we got light, we got dark. Where's the balance at? It has to be in the middle. So why is it that you get taught if you're doing this, God does not love you? God loved me all the time. All the time. All the time. Whether or not I'm loving myself is part of the problem. But God loved me all the time. So because we had people come over here and say, tell me, God don't love you. How you know? You talk to him today? Because I'm always going to know. I talk to him. I know he loved me in all things. I got to start loving myself the way God loves me. I got to start loving myself the way God loves me. So no matter what I'm doing, I got to know God still loves me. Even though I'm not at where 110%, God loved me. It's not for nobody else to come along and now say, oh, God don't love you because this happened, or because you did this, or because you did that. Who told you that? And why are you even over here? That's the other part. Why are you even over here? Because minding your business is free. It's totally free. You don't have to make a judgment call. You don't have to make a nothing, because guess what? As long as I sit here, and this is the thing, you can look on any platform. This is a promise to y'all. Look on any platform, and you can go and see a person who could be talking out the side of their neck, like about anything, like just anything, because I done seen it. And they still got an audience because there's still some people just like them. The audience is going to be the audience. The people who are in alignment or on the same frequency as I am, it's going to show up. They're going to show up. I can say anything. And just because you got a platform, don't make it you supposed to say what you're supposed to say, because that's the other part. To me, I am very mindful of, if I say this to y'all and I lead somebody down the wrong way, I'm going to be accountable for it. And how many times, if y'all go back, literally, I say to y'all all the time, I'm not going to teach you nothing that I don't want, that you can't go look up for yourself. Because you want to know why? I don't want to be accountable for your soul. I don't want to be accountable for your soul. I just want to be accountable for my soul. So, but if I sit here and I just tell y'all a bunch of crap, guess who now is responsible? I'm responsible if I lead y'all down the wrong way. I don't need that type of pressure. So I'm not going to tell you a bunch of BS. I have a very healthy fear of God, okay? And the reason why I have a very healthy fear of God is because I've experienced a fall from grace. Why? Because I helped somebody that God told me not to help this person. God told me not to help this person. And I knew that the person wasn't all the way on the up and up. But because I loved the person and because I just thought that I could do whatever I wanted to do. Because remember, you talking to a person that I have told y'all, I literally could say stuff to the universe and it would happen. I've been doing that since I was young. And imagine growing up without restrictions or chains to people. Like when you get old enough to just do certain things and you don't have, and when I say restrictions, I mean a spiritual teacher, a spiritual guide that says, you're now accountable for the things you put out into the universe. The power of life and death is in the tongue. When you speak that, Dion said, me too, but we have to learn. Yes, we live to learn. Live and learn. Sorry. Yeah, so without a spiritual teacher or spiritual guide, somebody saying, you're young, but be mindful what you speak out into the universe. Be mindful what you speak out into the universe. I was speaking out to the universe, helping a person do what they wanted. It wasn't what God wanted. And I was told not to help that person. And then because I was attached to that person and I kept doing that thing, and this was when I was 20 something, young. And then I was told, okay, do it yourself. You could do it yourself. You're so great. You're so grand. Do it yourself. I cried. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I cried because literally when you feel like God turned his back on you, or like the universe turns its back on you, it is when your mom turned her back on you. When your dad turns his back on you, when literally that's all you got. We are all only ever accountable for ourselves and the path that God, universe, source, creator has given to us. Yes. And just imagine now you don't have that connection. Now you talk to the universe and the universe says, do it yourself. You're so great. Do it yourself. You've been doing all this other. Imagine that. I had that happen. And that's why I also know that one, listen, even when people were saying, oh, if you do this, you're not realizing I was never a really bad person. I was never really a bad person, but through the eyes of somebody that is holier than thou, aka I'm hiding what I do from the public, then of course I wouldn't be such a lively, individual. Meanwhile, I come to learn and come to understand that no matter what I'm doing, I realize God is always watching. And so there's a lot of y'all that are questioning, well, I'm not there yet. I'm not this. I'm not that. I don't have this. You have the version of the thing that they want you to use in order for you to get. The thing is, are you going to be obedient? Are you going to be obedient? That's the question. Are you going to, when you saying you chosen, what are you chosen for? Many are called, but the chosen are few. A lot of us are called because a lot of us glitched into the system. But a lot of us won't stand up and do the very thing that we know we are supposed to do. Why are you not doing the very thing that you know that you were told to do? Why are you not doing that? And the excuses can be a lot. The excuses can be many. I just gave y'all several that I could have been working with. This don't work. This equipment don't work. This don't work. That don't work. All these things that do not work that, or that are old. But meanwhile, they're all working. Whether or not somebody's trying to, tap into them, interfere with them, put me under a little globe, God's going to deal with that. Because eventually the messages are going to get to wherever it needs to get to. Things will be revealed the way it needs to be revealed. That's all going to happen because I have divine intervention. There's always divine intervention for a thing. Favor ain't fair. Some people just be so mad at the blessing and the calling that you have on your life that they just basically want to try to smother you and cover you up and silence you and keep you hidden from the world. For what reason? What am I going to do? This is my question after the fact. If you are hiding little old me, why? Because to me, I would be curious to see if a person could really do it. That's the thing. Like with me, I'm always wanting to know if a person can really do it. But why would they be trying to stop my messages, hide my platform, hinder the process or the steps, or silence my voice? Why? That's the part I'm confused by. And that's the part where a lot of y'all, it's happening as well to y'all, but we have to continue to push forward because cleansing and clearing, that energy is going to be cleansed and cleared out all on its own. Pretty soon, whoever is in charge of the squad of, little minion people, they're going to get dealt with regardless because you can't cover up energy or something that God wants to be said or told anyway. You can't stop it. It's going to just snowball out of control anyway. So I was just checking to make sure because it looks like the numbers are still doing a thing. Like literally the numbers are doing a thing. It looks like all the numbers are dropping, but the numbers on the likes have not changed at all, period. So it keeps being a thing. And I'm just still confused by what's happening there. Is the chat still working fine? Because it looks fine to me, but I don't know what's happening because I can see on the over there it's like buffering or something. Okay. Hey, Catherine. Thank you. Yeah. So that's the thing. You're being called. Now is your time. It's time for you to step up into whatever it is that you were told to do. Whatever it is that you were told to do. What the heck is that? Do y'all hear that? I'm in here by myself. I'm next to a school, so it could be the school, but it just sounds weird. Like I'm cracking up. Either way, we get used to weird because it'll be a lot of weird stuff happening. But either way, let me see. I had to make some notes because I wanted to make sure. Oh, and then it was talking about different setups for different circumstances. So where you're going or what you're meant to do, sometimes to me what it looked like is a person tried to set you up or a situation trying to hinder you, don't realize that it actually elevated you and it put you in a place that was needed, because you might not have done the very thing that was needed if in fact that had not have happened. So somebody tried to set you up, but it set you up. It actually did the thing that was needed and necessary to put you in place and in position. So for a lot of y'all, and I'll need to go back to, you don't have to sell your soul in order to gain anything at all. I've been thinking, I hear a lot of things going on around the house recently too. Yeah, so because I'm trying to figure out, like, hold on, I hear that, but I'm in here by myself. There's nobody here. But again, I have to be mindful. I'm close to a school, so sometimes I hear like they are practicing or they doing something out on the field, and I'm literally that close to a school that I can hear everything that goes on. So oh, what I was trying to tell y'all also too, being mindful what you go to sleep to. Okay, that is a thing. Being mindful what you go to sleep to, because initially I was going to sleep to the Quran at nighttime when I first went through the situation or the circumstance, which always let me feel like me sitting with God. And I don't know what happened, but then all of a sudden, because that was happening for a while, then I noticed I would just be falling asleep, so I never would put on what I was I would never put it on. And so recently, like last night, because then all of a sudden it started to be a thing where my dreams were, I don't know, sometimes I would have them, sometimes they would be very vivid, but then it was like random at the times when I was having dreams or whatnot. Last night, and we were talking about, when I get with the ladies, we talk about different things, and we were talking about frequencies. How when I was on the live that day, that all of a sudden it sounded like everything went quiet. Like whatever the frequency was that they were broadcasting or sending, it went silent. And other people in the chat said they noticed the exact same thing. Somehow, something got switched off. Needless to say, last night, I listened to the Quran again before I went to sleep. So, oh no, that was the night before. All of a sudden, I started having more dreams again, like making sure that there was things that I heard and things that I would understand. This was being one of them. You're being called to be a great leader. That's where that came from. And so in my dreams, it was showing me different stuff that was happening that was kind of messing up or, causing a little bit of havoc and chaos. So last night, I did the exact same thing. But in the process, as I was talking to, and I called them council. So as I was talking to the council members, they were saying one of the things came up. My life chosen. Good morning. Good morning, Queen B. It started to be a thing about alchemy. And that's been a thing in the past couple days. It's been a thing about alchemy. And now I'm like, because now I'm starting to get to the point where I just, now if it happens, if it comes up, now I'm paying attention. Because literally the frequency of whatever is being broadcast to maybe cover up my stuff, because what I noticed is, and this was why they came up with that, because when the videos that were going up, the ones that are inside of the playlist, the ones from last year, from 2022, I would have an issue trying to get some of the videos up. And what I noticed is I had to leave my house sometimes, and I don't know if I said it on the camera. I may have, because it kept being a thing. I would have to leave my house sometimes, drive around the block in order for my in order for the video to go up. So something about my house or my, whatever they're sending or whatever they're trying to block the frequency or something, in order for me to stop, not be able to send a message or whatever. So that's how I learned to even get some of the videos up. I just would have to leave the house. Okay. Then, and this is what we were trying to figure out, because can somebody send a frequency, or can a frequency be, and I'm only saying this to y'all because somebody in the chat or somebody that is paying attention that is totally on my team or, for us, will be able to let me know what they think is happening. So one day something happened where the whole neighborhood, all of the Ring cameras went down. That makes no sense, other than it being some type of jammer or something that was being sent. But again, why? I feel like, to me, and it could just be that thing, like me minimizing the situation or the circumstances, because I don't feel like I'm that important. I shouldn't be that important to anybody other than God. Why am I that? Why is this situation or this circumstance or this time, why is it important for my message or for my voice or for me to try to, why is it important for somebody to try to keep me small? Because that's all I feel. Start out listening to the shamanic mood and then oracle music to get to sleep with. Okay, so that was the other thing. And then she said targeted jamming. Targeted jamming on the frequency. So that was the thing. So when I started listening to, I listened to that, and then I listened to the Quran. Dreams started coming back full force. Everything was on go. Last night I was talking to the ladies. We were talking about the alchemy thing. And then, well, actually, we wasn't talking about the alchemy thing. We talked about it. One said something to me last week. The other one said something to me this week. Me realizing, okay, this is not a coincidence. So apparently something's happening. I fell asleep listening to a book that they directed me to, because literally it just popped up out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, let me pay attention. So, but then I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was on the phone, and be mindful, because like I said, I normally try not to do this, but it happened anyway. So the book had already played itself out, and now I'm listening to some type of sleep astral thing where it had like the sky and something, and it said this frequency. It was a frequency and a story. And I'm saying what I'm listening to is not a story, but I guess the music itself playing into a story. But that kind of actually made me now know, like, hold on, because now that's another program and another frequency that's happening. But either way, it was giving me some good vibes, so I wasn't caring about that. But what happened was, now I went back to go look at the book, because whatever that was playing gave me some real good vibes, because I was still having the dreams and everything. But when I woke up, I literally went back to the book that I was listening to. And for some reason, I did the swipe thing, because I was feeling like, okay, some of it, whatever I was listening to before I went to sleep, I had already heard that. So I swiped the cross to kind of push it to the middle, and literally push the button to the section of the book that was clearly meant for me to hear at the time. And it was talking about alchemy. And it gave me a whole new meaning and understanding of what it was trying to tell me, or what they were trying to give me, or like whatever it was. Either way, the point of it was, how did I literally wake up out of my sleep and push to the exact slide of what I needed to listen to and what I needed to hear? Again, programming while you're asleep. But frequencies, that was the whole point of this whole entire thing. Frequencies, being mindful. And also sometimes we might have to cover up the frequency, because whatever frequency they're trying to send, or whatever frequency they're trying to broadcast, that is trying to cover up the message or change the timeline or do whatever it is that they're doing, it's not going undetected. It's not going undetected, because we were in the chat the other day and everybody in the chat said they heard whatever that was turn off. Now, somebody might want to say, okay, well, that was all in her head. Well, how was it that I heard it shut off, everything went silent, and then other people in the chat also heard whatever it was go silent? What is that? So is there something broadcasting like out in the air, out in the universe, that we are not clearly aware of? Because something's not right. It makes no sense, because I don't know where half of them people was that was in that chat. How did that happen? I heard it when it went off. They heard it too. And it's weird because the chats, the only thing about the chats, with y'all being in the chats, the only thing that's bad about these chats is the chats don't save with the video. So unless the comment gets put outside of the chat on the actual video, that's the only time it gets saved. Anything that's being talked about in these chats don't get saved along with the video. But whoever was in that video knows that that happened. And again, these videos are being suppressed. Why? I don't know. And that's not even really my concern. My concern is more or less safety. My safety is a concern, because if that's the case, who's doing that? I mean, certain things are just bigger than what a person could do, but some of these things are people. Some of these things are entities, or, you know, beings, or whatever, you know, because people be the demons. People be doing stuff. People be acting like they can do magic and they can do this and they can do that. And meanwhile, back at band camp, I feel like this is people being put on notice. It's not going undetected. The situations are not going undetected. Stuff is actually happening. Why? Why are certain people being targeted? Because to me, I feel like my channel's not big enough for anybody to even pay attention to anyway. So why would it be happening? But why is it only certain messages that are being like kind of shut down? Why is it that, like, I don't know, it's just weird, because my whole question, even to the initial, was I wasn't sitting here. When y'all looking at them readings, initially, I wasn't doing tarot. I was outside, and I'm going to keep saying it, because you can't be that a person is just so mad that you were doing tarot, this, that, and the third. No. I was in the job that I've been having that business since 2012. 2012 is when I got my trucking company. It wasn't new. But all of a sudden, everything started spiraling out of control. And I'll take the fact that I was in alignment, like out of alignment with a person. I'll take that. But also there was something else happening. I'm watching videos that keep popping up on my phone that people keep saying, we're making the most money that I've ever made in my life. But they can't hold on to any of their money. They don't know where their money's going. Why is that a thing? Like, what is up with that? You are awake. Your wake-up call for the collective. Oh, and so that's why let's shut her up, because I keep getting the vibe like somebody wants to say, shut up. Like somebody's trying to shut me up. That's why they're trying to keep a little whatever spell or cover over top of my channel. But literally, The only reason why I would be sitting here right now is because God set me here because somebody ran up to me to hit me. So if that was a person trying to, because this is the thing to me, like if a person's trying to do a cast a spell or send an energy or an entity, y'all, and God know I'm saying this, so I'm gonna just say it to your face. Y'all got to be the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. You wanna know why? Because the spells don't match. The spells don't match. So if you send a spell to get me out of my job, and God wants me to lead people out of a dark night of the soul, it's almost like one thing. You sent a spell. The people sent a spell in order for me to lose my job, my income, so I wouldn't be able to take care of myself. Meanwhile, God says, okay, well, I'm going to put you in position because I need you to be in position anyway to help people come out of dark night of the soul. Because, good morning, Louisa, because there was nobody for me. And I was told to ask for your soul tribe. I was told that. Ask for your soul tribe. There was nobody to help me out of the dark night of the soul to the tune of I was traumatized. And now I say, okay, well, I'm going to sit in a position. Okay, so that didn't help the situation. I'm gonna send a spell to, for her car to get in an accident because my car, literally, I had my car from way more years. I think 2016 is when I got that car or something. Either way, then all of a sudden it got hit 4 times in a year. Because somebody sent a spell that they wanted me to, expire or something. Meanwhile, what happens is I wasn't even in the car. My child was in the car. Now you done messed up because you literally now have targeted a child under the age of, for y'all to be trying to lay hands on. So each time it was somebody trying to send something or somebody trying to do something or somebody trying to hide something. Now somebody's trying to cover up this because it's just dumb. And why? It's really dumb. Because every time y'all do something, the universe is going to adjust itself as many times as it need to be to keep me on the path that I'm supposed to be on because I was doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing. So every time the person, because I told y'all, one person that I was made aware of, to me, it seemed like she lied to some other people to say that I did this, that, or the third to them. Meanwhile, when they started doing stuff to me, it's backfiring on them. So now they're thinking that I'm doing something to them. Meanwhile, I never did anything to you because I don't even know y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about y'all that much. Like anybody, and that's the other part. The reason why I know it has to be sometimes some people that don't know me, like divine intervention comes down. So there's 2 separate things happening. Divine intervention comes down and divine intervention helps when the messies are doing, the people who I'm so powerful, I'm so this, and I'm elevated, and I'm that, and the third. Well, you so elevated, you should know to mind your business and stop trying to put your hands on people because touch not my anointed. Whether or not you think I'm anointed or not is not the issue. It's whether or not God put me here. It don't matter what you think I am. You could go kick rocks. So if a person is sending energy and then it gets kicked right back, or okay, the thing that at that point in time, so the girl, and I know this for a fact too, because the girl that sent the spell for me to get in a car accident, all of a sudden she got in a car accident and now she don't have a car either. Somebody owed me a car. Somebody owes me a car. And as I said, and I'm going to keep saying it, I don't care where it come from. It can come from your mom. It can come from your kids. It can come from your great grandkids. For all I care, I don't care where it come from. Everything that was taken, everything that was targeted, I want it back. I want it back today, right now, in this timeline, right now. I want it back, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Why? Because you could have went and minded your own business. I wasn't thinking about you, wasn't targeting you, didn't say nothing to you, didn't I just wasn't. Anybody that knows me knows I don't do stuff like that. I mind my own business. I take care of my life. I take care of my kids. I handle whatever God tell me to do, I do it. That's why when he said, oh, these people trying to do this, that, and the third, I need you to do this. I heard it so clearly because I'm not out being messy. I'm not out in the streets. I'm not doing what a lot of people are doing. That's why it was so easy for me to say when I had to get everybody back away from me, it was easy for me to do that because Ask the people in my family, they'll tell you. One thing that they'll say is when she's ready to talk, she'll come back around, which is one of the things I said I'm going to work on because I don't want to be known for that. But that's a me thing. But it's normal for them, for me to get going. Like literally when people start doing stuff, I go this way. I don't like the conflict. But don't start no moon be none because my mom ain't raised no punks either. I just don't like the conflict, so I want to go this way. And my mouth, like one of the things about my mouth, I just be saying stuff. God been knowing I've been saying stuff my whole entire life. I just be saying stuff. Add a little cuss words to that, and it don't come off right to anybody. You see what I'm saying? I be saying stuff. That's right, Dion. So because I just be saying stuff, it don't come off right to anybody, you know, sometimes, especially when you say stuff that is not nice to them. Nobody likes to hear that. So I go be to myself where I'm not disturbing nobody. I'm okay. I have not really needed a whole lot of human interaction. I must tell y'all. I am an energy that I can sit in here or wherever I am and not deal with nobody. I can entertain myself. I can figure out whatever it is that I need to do for myself. I'm very productive. I'm very self-sufficient. So that's why I know how to go mind my business. It's easy. Not hard. Not hard at all. My children say that to me because I'm just real with everything. Yes. And that's part of the issue. Like, well, for them, it's not an issue to me. I'm going to just say what I'm going to say, and that's going to be the end. But it don't come off right. And so that's what I'm saying. Okay, God, you really want me to be the person that you're going to sit here and say, yes. Why? Because you know that it don't have to be a choice. I'm just there all the time. That's just the choice. There is not, you got to choose this or you got to choose that. No, there's only one choice. No matter what I'm doing, even if you don't like it, there's only one choice. Because that choice is the one that's over everything. God is the choice that's over everything. Even when I'm doing something that y'all people that might not are too godly might say, oh, that's not godly. She was cussing just yesterday and she was on there like a sailor. Yes, I was. And even in the midst of when I got sat down here and I got note of the person that sent the spell in real life, you know what I said? And I told them, God know I'm saying it. God know I thought it. So I'm going to just tell you. In real life, you definitely didn't want it with me, young lady. In real life, because I used the words, so I'm going to be mindful of my words right now. But in real life, you'll talk to God about it. Because listen, you were breathing over my kids, speaking words over my family that you shouldn't have been speaking over. In real life, ma'am, you was going to see me about that. And you talk to God about it and anything else, because literally I am a person who don't play with my kids, don't play with my family. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you definitely gonna have to go to God about it, and whoever else, I don't care. But to other people, they would say, oh, well, that's this, that, and the third. Talk to your God about it. Talk to your mom about it. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. Anytime you can breathe spell words over children, you're not a good energy to me anyway, so you get what you get. Go to God about it. Because I'm going to go to God about it before I rock your skull for you, okay? Know that. You breathing over kids like that, you don't have no respect for yourself. You don't have no respect for your kids. You don't have no respect for your lineage. You don't have respect for nobody. And in that case, you get what you get. So to the, godly people that might not be godly. Oh, well, talk to your mom about it. You can go talk to God about it. You're not going to talk me to death about it, though, because I don't care. I said what I said. God going to deal with me. I already know it. I already know. Thank you. I heard him already. Technically, part of the reason why you're going to get drugged is because I heard him already. you breathing over top of kids with them nasty words. You need to be slapped. My children say that to me because that's it. That's all. That's right. That's it. That's all. God got us always, and He is the only one that can deal with me. That exactly. And this is the thing. When God asked me, when I told y'all that a person did something that could have taken my life, God said, what you want to get done to, because that was a real question. And I said, even on that person, God, you do what you want. Because in real life, I could never get that person the way that God gonna get that person. Like that person went too far. That person went too far. So in real life, that's one thing I also know. Certain things just need to be left up to God, because God is going to get them in a way that I can't get that person. So that point, I gave that person to God. Because no, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction, because you trying to get me sent to jail. But God going to handle you. And I'm going to be still sitting here, and I know you're going to get handled, and I'm going to watch you get handled. Case closed. Thank you. I'm going to go this way because I know you're going to get dealt with. Now, that other thing is certain things. Like I said, you got to learn to pick and choose your battles. And the only reason why, even with that person, was because when I asked that person, I said, did you threaten my son? And that's what I said online. Did you threaten my son? And that person said, and? Oh, okay, ma'am. And? All right. Okay. Okay. I went this way because I'm not going to do no internet thugging with you. I'm not going to do that. It's no point. You said what you said. You did what you did. And okay. Now, all y'all in this chat, what do okay mean? What do okay mean from anybody that you threaten their kids? And then you say, and, as if you just God herself. Okay, ma'am. Okay. I went this way. But in real life, you can sit on the computer, people can sit on the computer and play games all day long and not understand that certain people, certain energies will pull up on you in real life. Certain energies will pull up on you. And that's the thing that I don't understand why, like certain, but it's another thing. You are called to be a great leader. Sometimes you just got to lead by example and walk away. And my pull up on you is going to be spiritually. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me, because that's a thing as well. And I told y'all, when y'all are in certain positions, certain things, you just got to let God handle it. So that's like being in balance and understanding that some things are worth your time and attention. Some things are not worth your time and attention. But also knowing that sometimes you might have to get in the trenches with some things and lay hands, you know? It is what it is. And I'm not going to care if somebody saw that. Like, literally, I'm not going to care, because go to God about it. Y'all don't know what happened. Y'all don't know how it transpired. And certain situations call for different, but in the reality, guess what? I didn't even have to do anything to that person. God dealt with that person, even still. So that meant necessarily I never have to cross paths with this energy. I never have to be in the same room with this energy. I never have to do anything. God is dealing with that person. God dealt with that situation. And I can just go walk away and focus on the thing that God wants me to focus on. But I'm not going to sit up here and say that, oh, I didn't say it, because I said it. I didn't care. I said it. God heard me. Matter of fact, he heard me before it came out of my mouth. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit up here in front and act like, oh, that wasn't a thing. I be seeing stuff that kind of like makes me say, okay, I'm gonna just go do this because I don't like that. I don't like that. And just, I don't know why people think that just because you are saying certain things or just because you love God, you gotta like somebody's behavior. I don't gotta like your behavior. I don't even gotta like you. God said to love you, love thy neighbor. You can love thy neighbor and not like thy neighbor. You like them, love them as a person. I love y'all as people, but sometimes the people not peopling. Sometimes the people don't be peopling. And sometimes the people be trying to go in attack mode and then they be trying to act like they didn't do that. People be trying to gaslight you in certain situations or certain things, because the other part was last night in the part of me waking up, and I ended up calling one of the ladies and I said, I just had a dream that because it was like something trying to detach from my spine or something, like Kundalini energy or something. Somebody's trying to detach something from my spine because I could feel it trying to climb up my shirt or something, right? But in the process, it was pulling up my dress. And so I heard somebody was saying, oh, well, we're going to embarrass her. We're going to try to embarrass her and have her butt out or something. Or I don't know, something about me being naked or something, right? Which was so stupid because, again, this is the thing. If anybody knows me, I don't embarrass that easy. And anything pertaining to my butt be out. Do y'all know how many times God seen my butt be out? Just because y'all ain't seen it don't mean nothing. You don't know how many times God seen my butt be out? How was that a thing? So I was asking one of the ladies, I said, that's weird to me because like I had that and that was the experience. Like somebody was trying to say they were trying to embarrass me because something about me being naked or something or somewhere. If y'all be watching this and I'll be saying, because I'm going to say it again, face down, do y'all not know that God saw that too? God know that when you had fun with it, he knew everything. Like, why is it that y'all keep acting like God don't see these things? He know all the little nasty things y'all be doing behind closed doors that y'all don't want people to know. It's just that I'm sitting here and I'm saying I still love God, even when God knows that I was doing exactly that. I don't care that you know it. You ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. I don't care. And that's just like when I keep saying, when you have your person, you do a lot of things, with your person. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do some real, like, whatever with my person. That's my person. God knows I'm going to do it. I don't care what you know. And if you accidentally see it somehow because somebody's saying, oh, she did this, that, or the third, if it was consensual and it got seen, mind your business. Because God going to know it happened. What are y'all talking about? But if somebody takes advantage of somebody and they're drunk or they're under the influence or anything else and it gets seen, the pen is mightier than the sword. I'm going to take my pen to court. That's it. That's all. So that's another thing where people have to be mindful about when you're doing stuff and you seem to think that you're going to, we're going to get somebody under the influence and then we're going to do this, that, or the third to them. Yeah, do that. Do that, please. Because then what happens after that, when you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of because you done got sued for something, and a person makes sure that you don't have nothing from this point in time to your next 10 lifetimes, and I mean in real life, not just spiritually, yeah, you do that. Feel free. Have at it. You might be the thing that God needed to use in order to get somebody put in position to give them the money that they needed to do the thing that they needed to do in this lifetime. You see what I'm saying? One thing always begets the other. So do that, please. But I just didn't understand where that made sense. Oh, we're going to expose a person to do, who cares? Expose them for what? If it was some consensual stuff that somebody was doing, mind your business. But if it was something that was obtained by a person being this, that, or the third, well, y'all should just get y'all lawyers together, because to me, it almost seems like somebody gonna go to jail. And literally, that's the vibe that I've been getting lately. Somebody gonna go to jail. Somebody's definitely going to jail because there was some stuff that was done, and it came in a triangle where I kept getting somebody going to jail because it was some fraud, some type of paperwork, some type of documents that they were doing. Then I get another signal where somebody looks like they're standing behind the bars of a thing. And I said, that looks like prison, because why would they do that? And then I get a phone call and we're on the phone talking to the council ladies. And the council lady said, one of the ladies says, all they heard was somebody saying stand down. So somebody getting raided or somebody, but you see how it came full circle. Each person got a piece of the thing. So be mindful, because this whole thing started with you being called to do something, but you have to be mindful that there's stuff that is behind the scenes happening. There's people that's going to show up that's going to say, okay, well, we're trying to help you become this or do that. No, thank you. No way, Jose. You can take because you are like, somebody's going to say, we can jumpstart your career, or we can advance you here to these levels because, and this is the way. Have some discernment, because it's a no. It's a no. Because this person, hey, WN, this group or these people are trying to tether themselves to you in a way that, and I know it was a lot of random stuff in between there, but it all makes sense. It all goes hand in hand, because literally I just showed y'all something as innocent as this. This was innocent. It looks very much like, how can some roses harm a person? They could. The wrong connection and the wrong set of people behind the wheels of this thing could snowball into something that's not the right form or fashion. But this was the first thing that they gave me that they said, because there was more stuff, like I said, that was in my inbox. And this was the first thing that I said yes to, because it held significance to me. So, of course, I would promote it on my channel. Of course, I would collab with them. Of course, I would do. So that was me saying yes to linking myself now to them for 30 days or whatever it is. Because if you purchase this, I get, a payment off of it or whatever it is. But I'm not just going to endorse anything. That's the thing. There's been people trying to give me stuff that is for your endorsement. I'm like, why would I do that? And it don't make sense, because it's like electronically trying to get into somebody, I'm not doing that. The trip that I said, we were talking about people wanting to go for a resort and this, that, and the third. I chose a specific company that is doing that. That's why I said, ask y'all, did y'all do the survey? Because that survey is only asking you, what y'all would like to do if we decided to do a collaborative group spiritual retreat or trip. And I still need y'all to fill it out if y'all saying y'all want to do this. And a lot of people have not, but please get it done if you want to do this. And it's not now, it's later on at a point in time. So I was looking, and I have even asked the channel members, I asked some of y'all, because some of y'all know, I said, look up something and then let me know. I didn't get anybody saying that, but then they may have, because something's blocking the emails. Something's blocking the emails. The emails are not going out. The emails are not coming in. Catherine is right in here, and Catherine said the same thing. And mind you, Catherine has emailed me. I've talked to Catherine via email, but yet I'm not getting her emails. Why? But that company now, and just so y'all know, these are not people that I found. These people found me. These people came in my inbox. And it's not them. I'm trying to figure out how that's happening. But I'm thankful, so don't get it messed up, because you got to remember, I'm sitting here and I've been on YouTube doing my videos, y'all, and I showed them to y'all. I started back doing the videos back in December of 2021. My YouTube didn't get monetized until 2 months ago. Again, from the first time it was monetized, and then I was off YouTube because I was in the truck doing the job. And then when I came back and I was doing all them videos that have been covered up and nobody's seeing, and meanwhile, that's when I'm saying, y'all, all the information's right there, because during that time, I was just telling anything and everything, because literally, I didn't know what was happening. I was just trying to figure it out. And then once I started to figure it out and I started to see certain things happening, I'm like, okay, why is that happening? So at that point in time, and if y'all look, I was doing all the zodiac signs. Like, I was doing the collective readings. I was doing all the zodiac signs. I was paying attention to some of these little tarot readers that they was telling me was kind of like, tapping into my, and it's a couple of them that I still see that I just don't have the best. But why is it that they've been around since then And I'm noticing there's some stuff that just, what's up with all the reptile fingers and fingernails and whatnot? I don't like it. It triggers me in a way that I just, because why your nails look like that? And why do you sound like that? But then I started realizing it's the frequency. And again, I have nothing, I'm not judging. It's just, it wasn't for me. And that's what I told y'all. Click out, click out, click out. Even for me, if my voice or anything irritates you or just does something, click out, because I'm not for you. Go that way. Y'all, it's 12:21. 12 people in here and 21 likes. Okay. But so it's more than that, but that's a number. 1, 2, 2, 1. And literally them numbers are still fluctuating like left and right because it's not making it make sense. I can almost guarantee you that when I check the numbers, when I log out of here, it's going to be over 100 and something people that came in here and only 21 over that. I can almost guarantee, because last time I was on the other one, it was 300 and something people that came through, but it was only like 50 likes or something that was on the actual screen. So I don't know if they're just jumping in and out or whatever it is, but yeah, it's a mirror number. Yeah. But I don't know if it's people just jumping in and out of the, and I keep saying the timeline because that's what it keeps giving me. It makes me keep feeling like people jumping in and out of the timelines. And some people just here to be nosy. Some people just here to, I don't know. But either way, the point of it is going, I said we were in a cycle, and now one of the tarot readers that I felt like was part of the groups that were, now I see they're talking or saying something about time, and everybody was talking about time or whatever, because again, I get the messages from my people and they're telling me what this person's saying, what that person's saying, how this is going, because we're trying to link everything up. But now it's almost like, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from? So I don't know, neither here nor there. I'm not worried about it. All I know is things are being revealed. Some stuff is being uncovered, and everybody can go with God, literally, including me. That's what I'm saying. You're being called to step up and do the thing that God is trying to tell you to do, or you have been being told to do. And you may have some type of reason as to why you have not done it. But don't let that be the reason why you kind of miss your calling or you miss what you're supposed to, your alignment. Don't let that be the thing. Because I feel like part of whatever's happening, and it is happening. So some people are like, because yesterday I had a conversation with somebody too, and they said the same exact thing. Like they're not ready, or they don't feel like they're, and I get it. That's the thing. But if the time is now and you're being called now, you're being needed now, it's necessary for now, what does that mean for you? So that's the part that I don't have the answer to. Maybe they'll give it to me. But I feel like if you're needed for now and the time is now, then you got to make a decision. And I mean a firm decision as to how you play out. And I'm not saying you got to make a decision on what side, because to me, no matter where you are, what you're doing right now, I feel like if you were chosen in that spot, there's nothing, because I was chosen in my spot. I was chosen to do whatever it was I was doing. And I had to literally sit here and say, okay, y'all, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. Why is that happening? And people saying, oh, she's crazy, she's this and that and the third. Okay, well, talk to your mom about it. Talk to God about it. I know I'm far from crazy, but I do know these things are happening. I know these things are happening. Many are called, but the chosen are few. Yeah, many are called, but few are willing to step up and be chosen. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. So the message was, you're being called to be a leader. You're being called to be a leader for whatever it is that they needed you to do, or they need you to do. They're asking, are you going to step into your calling? You can say no. You can say, I'm not ready. You can say this, that, or third. You can say whatever you want. That's But at this point, I'm feeling like the people who are saying they're not ready, because at the time I was saying I wasn't ready, like, God, like, I don't have the tools. This is happening. That's happening. I'm under attack. This person's doing this. This person, and open up a can of, send a Loa at her, send the Africans at her, send a little village or a little tribe of, I don't know how that happened, but either way, it was too much stuff going on. I'm being attacked by this group of dudes. I'm being attacked by that group of dudes. I'm being attacked by this group of women for them group of dudes. And I'm being attacked by this group of women for this group of dudes. Meanwhile, I don't care about none of them. Why are they here? I don't care about none of them. And just so y'all know, if y'all watching, I don't care about none of y'all. Not none of y'all. Not your mama, not your sister, not your kids, not your grandmama. I don't care. Why are y'all here? I'm not supposed to care about that. I got my own kids to play with. I got my own mama to deal with. I got my own daddy to deal with. I got my own everything. I got my own siblings, my own ancestral line. I got my own everything. Why do y'all not know how to go mind y'all business and tend to y'all stuff? I don't want to share nothing with y'all. I don't want to intermingle nothing with y'all. I just don't want to do none of it. I don't want to do none of it. Y'all not giving me good energy, good vibes, and I don't want nothing that is good, not good energy, not good vibes. Y'all not peaceful people. That's what I kept saying. Y'all are not peaceful people. I like peace in my life. So whoever it was or whatever it was, I kept trying to separate myself away from whatever that energy was or whatever those things were. And it just still kept trying to be on attack mode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Little grubby kid hands, trying to put your hands on stuff. I don't want to be touched by y'all. I don't want to be touched by y'all. I don't want to be touched by the demons that are connected to y'all. I don't want to be touched by none of y'all. I don't like it. And if y'all look at the videos, that was one of the things I kept saying. I don't like it. I don't like it. God didn't say I had to like it. He just said, love thy neighbor, be nice, be nice. Please help guide the people who, got caught up in the endless loop of time and forever out, because I know that you're going to get out and you're going to figure out some stuff that needs to be figured out. So please do that. But and I kept saying even back then, God, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. One thing, if I'm not, is like honest. When I'm tired of you, I'll be tired. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of dealing with this. I'm tired of dealing with that. I don't want nothing to do with these people. Nothing. Why is that not okay? Why is that not okay? Good morning, Joshua. I still ain't got your email. And don't worry, because Catherine says she sent emails too. You can either step up and do what you're you can either step up and do what you're called to do, or God creator will find someone else who will. Yes. It's like in the Bible, when he gave out the gifts and talents, the people that used them, he multiplied them. The people who didn't use them, he took them. He gave them to somebody like me. And there's another video there too, Catherine, and I don't know what it says. But I literally said exactly what I just said now. And that's why I keep telling y'all we're on repeat, because I said that already. And I'm going to tell y'all what I said even then. I'll take them because I'll use them. I'll do the very thing that I need to do with them. So if God want to give me their gifts, their talents, I step up and I stand in line to receive them. Thank you. Because some of them got some good gifts. Some of these people got some good gifts. Why are you using them to be nasty and manipulative and mean and just that? Why? You don't know what to do with them. I'll take them and I'll figure it out. So that's why I'm telling y'all, I know we're on repeat. I had this conversation already. One of the ladies that's on the council, literally, you know what she said? She was watching one of the videos that I just did, or one of the lives. She said, why did I see that already? Because you probably did. You probably did. There was another girl that was here, and excuse me, that's the same thing she said. She said, I just watched you give a message, and I saw that already. You probably did. Because somehow, some way, somebody wants us on repeat from last year because something didn't get done the way they wanted it done, and they want to restart. Ain't no restart for you, Hova. It's over. Now we on something different. The restart is moving into the future. You lose. Whatever it was you thought you were trying to access or trying to gain, you lose. It's a wrap. Call your mom. Call somebody. Call Tyrone. We not doing that. I don't want to do that. Whatever you lost back then and lost back there is your own fault. Shouldn't have been being a minion. Should have been trying to get yourself together. But whoever's doing that or whatever was done, I don't want no parts of it. I don't want no parts of it. So I just want to be released from the little hamster wheel and let my people go. Literally, let my people go. Let my people go that don't want to be a part of it, and y'all do whatever y'all want to do, but I don't want to be a part of that. So that's my message, y'all. That's what I got for y'all, and hopefully everybody will, hey Toya, understand and get it together. But literally, y'all, we already did. They're trying to be in replay, and the more people that wake up and understand that whatever it is, the cycle that they're trying to do, they're trying to like little bits at a time, and the universe is going to adjust itself as much as it needs to. But somebody wants to complete a cycle. Somebody wants to redo a cycle from last year, and I don't want to do it. I don't care. I don't want to do it. So I'm not going to engage in whatever it is, because then they got like, I was just looking, my computer does something different than my phones do, because it kept feeling like somebody trying to do something to my electronics and whatnot. So now my computer has now logged up a whole bunch of new tarot readers that I don't even know where they came from. But my phone won't show me that. My phone is on a blockage that won't show me but select tarot readers that I feel very like, y'all triggered me then. Why am I still looking at y'all? I don't want to see y'all. I don't like them nails. I don't like them reptile hands. It's given no. Because when I entered into this last year, it was a thing about them red nails, like it was like blood red nails or like some dark something, but all of them had hands that looked like a pterodactyl. I don't like that. I don't want to see that, and I don't want to be part of whatever that is. No, thank you. So that was what I was seeing then, and now I'm starting to see a replay of it again. I don't like the pterodactyl hands. I don't like the pterodactyl nails. I don't like the reptile energy. I don't like whatever is being issued or trying to be on rewind, whatever ritual they trying to do. Cast it back to the pits of hell. Don't let it be done, because as long as they keep us under a sheet and trying to cover us up, it's going to keep being on repeat. It's going to keep happening. They're going to keep trying to silence people who are trying to get out. Yeah, it's a no for me. So I'm going to keep telling y'all. I think somebody may have just gotten through. Joshua, finally. I finally got it. Okay, so now I see it. Okay, so hopefully just send the message, and then that way you'll be free. You see what I'm saying? Okay, now see Louisa. Now I see Louisa, something that says received 5 days ago. Like, let's look at this. Okay, so Louisa, I see a text from you that just popped up. So somehow Joshua broke through for 2 people. Joshua, you just broke a cycle for 2 people, apparently. All right, and Gabriella, I see a message from you that you just sent this morning. So, all right, I got 3 people that just was able to break through. But Gabrielle's looked like hers came through at 8:12 this morning. Louisa, somehow whatever Joshua just did pushed yours up, and it says it was received 5 days ago. So I'll look at it and see what it says. But I know that's right, Joshua. Joshua says a no for him. Hello, we got stuff to do. So, okay, I like it. Nobody else's text messages email came through, but Joshua just broke 2 people out the system. So I do have your test email. And that's all I got so far. It's just the test. Okay. Joshua said he left the ones out. He left the 4 ones out. But that's weird because that's my email. spiritlightworker1111@gmail.com. But he said he left the ones out, y'all. So that could be a thing. Which is weird though, because that's not my email. Just so I don't get it. My email is right here, spiritlightworker1111, and it has, I don't know if y'all can see that because it's like on the screen, the glare, but literally it has the ones at the end. So I don't know why he would have to take them out in order for to get the email through, but literally the email just broke through and it brought somebody else's email with him. So look at God. You see what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, what's going to happen is supposed to happen. It's just taking some time because literally we got to push it through. It's 11:22 right now. So at the end of the day, we got to figure out, oh, you saying the oath, Joshua, that's what it was saying. You don't have to sell your soul. You don't have to get nobody's tattoos. No, none of that. Going too fast. Yes. So it's some things because for some reason I was seeing like they was trying to do like rituals and all types of stuff on people. And I told y'all, for some reason, every time it's supposed to be a ritual or something that's being done, somehow I get cut. I did a spiritual bath the other day. Literally, I got cut in a tub. How? My finger is healed up now, which was 2 days. When did I do that spiritual bath? The thing that I did online, I put it inside it's a short on me doing the spiritual bath that I posted. That day, my finger got cut from in the tub. How? I just made note and kept it pushing, but something's going down behind the scenes that apparently somebody's trying to do something that they should not be doing. That's why I left out the ones going too fast. Oh, so it accidentally came through. So he left out the ones he said he was going too fast, and then the email came through. Okay, so whatever happened, right now I got the test email. So I'm gonna reply back. So then that way maybe my email, and then we can just start from that chain or something, that train. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so then that way we could just be in that one, and then so just respond to that email, and then that way from this point on we can go from there. Catherine, where are you at? Because I need to find your email because I don't know why they would be trying to cover up your email because we didn't had a conversation. Either way, y'all. So that's what's happening, and so anybody got anything to say? I think I need this phone down because I need to see what's happening right now. So I love y'all and thank y'all for being here. I'm starting to understand some things that are unseen. Yes, definitely. Joshua, I'm about to send you something that I found out this morning from the lady. So I don't know if you ever read this or anything. If anybody else, well, I'm gonna just send it to you. I'm not gonna say if anybody else because I'm only gonna send it to the people that I feel like Melba, I currently can't get messages. Melba says she can't get any messages. Thank you, Melba. Shout out to yes. Okay. Yes, I love y'all and thank y'all. So I'm gonna send Joshua. I'm going to send the thing that I sent to the ladies to you this morning. Yes, that I just found out and read it. Let me know how it makes you feel or what you think, or well, listen to it and you tell me what you think about it. You may have already read it, but I'm gonna send it anyway. All right, everybody, I love y'all, and I will be talking to y'all later. And remember, God is in all things, and you don't have to wait till you get this to have God. You can have God right now where you are, right in the midst of everything. You can have God right now because God already got you. God's already seeing. He's already there. Don't let nobody tell you that because you're this, that, or the third, that God's not going to love you for whatever it is. Because yes, God's going to love you because we don't know your assignment. They don't know your assignment. Everybody keeps trying to put themselves in a place that is above the message that is supposed to be, that is God is trying to set forth. It's not for them to do that. It's for them to go mind their business, and they not minding their business. Toy, I love you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joshua. I hope you just got that because I just sent you a message. I'm going to send you this other thing too. All right, guys, I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming, and I'll see y'all later.